primary task was to create a short film for my A2 media coursework. My short film is called Take Notice, and it revolves around an average but isolated teenage boy who comes in contact with a radicalist on social media online who befriends him. The radicalist then persuades and manipulates him to join his movement, but having targeted a vulnerable, lifeless teen, it's not really a difficult job. The general conventions of a short film includes the length being short and the budget being low, which complies to Take Notice, which is just over 5 minutes long and has a minimal budget. There are typically 1 or 2 characters, like Take Notice, which has one main character. They often have a twist, which Take Notice doesn't, therefore not following traditional conventions of a short film. However, the narrative is not guessable. A key convention of a short film is that there is a message. Take Notice has multiple messages which can be taken away from it. It illustrates the importance of the danger of modern society, as well as suggesting to people to check on others and make sure people are okay. It also suggests that you should always watch who your children or friends are communicating with online. When creating my short film, I looked at the short film TikTok. The short film TikTok's micro-elements help to create the macro-element narrative. Todorow's theory of equilibrium was not evident in the short film TikTok like it is in Take Notice, as I didn't follow a conventional linear story arc. Instead, a reverse chronological narrative was established through the use of editing. The editing helped to illustrate the message of the short film, like Take Notice is with different shots of Harry being alone. The use of text throughout, being individual words, is significant in creating narrative by emphasising the main character's realisation of the negative qualities he inhabits due to the facade he usually portrays, which does not matter in the face of death. There is a similar message that can be taken from Take Notice, which is that you should treat people how you want to be treated and make sure that everyone is okay, therefore abandoning the teenager's cool facade. Barth's narrative theory states that a text can either have an open or closed meaning, and this applies to TikTok, as the quote at the end of the film summarises the overall message of the film, making it clear for the audience what the director is trying to portray, therefore making it a closed text. Although Take Notice has an open narrative, which allows the audience to determine themselves what they believe happened. What I looked at was the short film Inspire. In the short film Inspire, dominant ideology is contradicted. Tessa Perkins' stereotype theory applies to the mise-en-scene used in Inspire, as it reflects the social stereotypes in society. Dia's stereotype ideology is prevalent, as the Chinese mother is shown on the Daily Mail website reading propaganda displaying Muslims in a bad light, which displays how local newspapers in society discriminate ethnic minorities and blame all Muslims for the unlawfulness of a few. Stan Cohen's moral panic ideology is represented through the representation of the Polish immigrant. The Polish bin man is working in a tracksuit which portrays him as an unmotivated chav. However, this is juxtaposed as then he is shown in a suit holding a diploma, which disregards society's moral panic, whereby uneducated immigrants come to Britain and take people's jobs. This is also prevalent in Take Notice, as Muslims are presented as being the cause of radicalism, which is a moral panic stereotype. Inspired reflects that immigrants are often skilled but struggle to get jobs, so have to do the jobs which nobody wants to do. Take Notice reflects Dia's stereotype theory, as the teenager is presented as troubled and unlawful. Our film relates and contrasts to real media products through the theories which are applicable to them, as well as there being multiple messages that can be taken from the plot and the narrative relevance to Stan Cohen's moral panic ideology.